Hey, man, listen, man. This already sounds like fun. It's relatable to people like me. If you're single, you need to go watch this movie.
And me too.
You too, right, Tisha? Okay, that's why you in it.
That's right. Uncoupled.
You probably wrote it.
Okay, probably.
It might be loosely based on your life.
I hate both of y'all right now.
Shit. That's fucked up.
Hey, man, you gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with it, you know. My shit like that, too. Don't worry.
It's all good.
I've been uncoupled.
Listen, we could have a whole team.
Well, we about to do it right now. That's why I was like,
it.
yo, please bring her up. Listen, I ain't got to tell you, man. We were just talking about all the different amazing, culture-bending moments that Tisha has been a part of.
Yep.
And, I've done so many introductions with her that I truly feel like I'm a blood relative. But,
that's right.
But let me tell you something.
Uh-oh.
It's not often that every time you see a person, they bring you joy.
Right. That's so sweet.
Every time I see you,
thank you, Sway.
you bring me joy.
Mm-hmm. You bring me.
Come on, you ready? Shit.
This guy.
We got to duet.
Let Tisha sing.
Okay, go ahead, Tisha. Go
It's all
ahead.
good. It's all good. We can just keep rolling.
Damn,
rolling. I
man.
really appreciate seeing y'all. I love coming here.
Thank you.
Thank
It's my
you.
favorite
having
stop.
Thank you.
My favorite stop.
Thank you.
Always.
I like how you
received
said that.
that.
You gave that face, too. Like, this is my favorite
This my
stop.
favorite
Serious.
stop,
Fuckers.
I love a good
Where
son.
did I just see you? What was you, BT with?
Oh, the BET Awards with Carl.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
How
it's
was
so
that?
good. It was amazing because you don't really get to see people unless you're like at those kind of situations because everybody's on their grind. So it's always great to see Carl and hook up with him and be backstage and rewrite what we gonna say, and it was just great. I love working with him.
And he was just dropping. I know y'all was off script because
We were.
Yeah.
We were. I was letting Carl live
You
too.
was
I
letting
was letting them live. I was letting them live.
We had Wanda Sykes here, and Wanda Sykes talked, and I think about you in this conversation. I know you don't know where I'm going with this. Wanda was here, and we were talking about her working with Kim Fields.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she said, I'm working with Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
Yes.
She's the Michael Jordan.
She is.
Is she?
No, Kim is the truth.
Okay.
Like she's also like most people know her as just an actress, but she's also a director, a producer, and she really is the truth. Like she knows that sitcom, she knows comedy game, period. Like she understands it. There's a comedy logic to her. She's like a comedy intellect to her that she just knows how to, throw you the ball or, be the straight man. She just is the truth. I love Kim. I've known her forever.
Yeah. I think
And we've never worked together.
What?
Really?
That's
We've
bananas.
never worked together.
Why not?
I don't know. It just never did.
Who the hater?
Shut up so I don't even try it.
We gotta do that because she's. I love her. But
Who's somebody you went opposite of that you felt like, oh shit?
you know what? Recently, it was Neil Patrick Harris because we've been in this business since we was toddlers, both of us, and so we understood one another. And to watch this man move and to be in a scene like. The way that they write, it's Darren Star and Jeffrey Richmond. Darren Star, y'all know, he created Sex in the City and Emily in Paris and Melrose Place. Jeffrey was Modern Family. So the way that they're right, sometimes you get long monologues, soliloquies, and tits. and me and Neil will lock eyes and we will just be in there together. And there was this one scene that you will see, in maybe the second or third episode. And it's just scene after scene after scene. And we were just locked in and we were so happy with one another. And it's just a good feeling to be amongst people who are like award-winning actors and he's like hosted the daggone Tonys.
Kills it.
Yo, he kills it. He's like a quadruple threat. So, but the whole cast is like that. So people who are that enthusiastic, who get it, who just want to, put their kids through college, like they don't take it too seriously, but they take their job seriously. They want to make sure that they're supporting you, and I want to make sure I'm supporting them. So it's a love fest in that, we're all artists and we take that shit seriously. I'm trying not to curse.
It's all right.
Man, you did good though. You did good.
It's gonna happen.
It's only one. You only did one so far.
Okay, it's coming though.
Okay.
It's coming.
You want to prep us for it, right?
I'm prepping you.
That was an appetizer.
Well, I love Tisha, though. I think that it should be mentioned that we talked about Kim, and Kim told us that it was 4 decades for her, and we were all
it's 4
sitting
decades
here.
for me too.
That's what I'm
Come
saying.
on,
Like,
come on.
47 years in this business.
Rags to riches.
The only one watching Rags to Riches in America.
but
Is that
how
why it got
dope is
canceled?
that?
I was like, where did it go?
They was like, only Sway's watching it, so we can't keep it up.
Yo, man, I can't. Y'all are just so.
We're a comedy team. We got to work together in another capacity
Come
too,
on, let's
man.
get it. I'm with
Seriously.
it, T. I'll follow your lead
Yo,
anywhere.
man,
Come on,
but
man.
how dope is that though? You talking like when we have y'all sitting here like this, it's beautiful for us, Tisha,
Yeah.
for real. Like Tashina, yourself, like those flowers have to be given
Thank
to
you.
you guys.
Thank
And
you.
every time we see y'all pop up and get booked, I'm like, fuck it, get them, like get them every single time.
You know-
from Martin to my wife and kid. Like when we see y'all, we. Like it's a celebration for us, and we need
Thank
you to
you.
know that, man.
Absolutely.
Like for real.
That-
like
that means a
this
lot.
game is not easy.
No, it's not.
And
It's
people-
not. But what people don't realize is that most actors' career lifespan is only 5 years.
Whew, that's the
it. It's like,
average.
think about it. If it was a musician or a singer, they might have a sophomore album, maybe. Or they don't even do albums no more. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Or if it's a football player, you might get a good 2-3 years.
Yep,
Might.
that's
The
might.
career lifespan is only 5 years, really, and probably less for black folks.
Wow.
So you have like it's a blessing every time we and we support one another.
Yeah.
Sheena, Regina,
Yep.
Kim, all of us.
Yep.
We support one another. Vivica. We all support one another, and we're cheering each other on to be able to stay in this for as long as we do. But I think it really is a testament to how we were raised too. Like y'all, everybody knows. I've known Tashina and Carl, and I mean, since we were like 11 and 12 years old. She always makes me say 12 because I was older than her.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yes.
You did it. Is she not even here? And
No,
you did it.
I have to
you
do
honored
it because I don't want to get a call.
Okay.
I've known Regina since she was
Did you tell
15.
Sway?
Like, it's, right,
Yeah.
gotta tell him. So, but we grew up around this area. I'm from Newark. She's from Queens, and I think Carla's from Harlem.
She said Newark, Sway. Recognize that. That's
Newark,
Jersey.
that's Jersey. N-O-R-K.
Newark.
Okay,
You heard her.
don't play with me.
Let's see. Latifah came up in here. Whenever Jersey women get together, it gets violent. I don't know what
Stand
that's
back.
about, yo. And y'all always threaten me. I don't know what that's about.
Because that Oakland energy be coming over here.
Yes.
Like, what you doing?
Town business, baby. You know what this
7-0.
is. But go ahead. What you
It's a
think?
grind. It's a grind. It's this grind that we always look forward. We never look backwards. I just started watching the Martin Show like a couple of years ago because my friend over there, she's like a millennial and she was obsessed with it. And I was like, oh, this show is funny because we don't look backwards. We always look forward to see what the next thing is because you're only as good as, this is how we were raised in this business. You're only as good as your last job. So we go, okay, did that. Now what's next? You know
I
what I'm
like that
saying?
mentality, though.
No, you have to.
Yeah.
And especially, things are getting better for African Americans and people of color in general. They want to see representation really does matter. And when you were watching Rags to Riches, I was the only black person. Kim wasn't on Facts of Life at the time. So right after Facts of Life came Rags to Riches. And I was the only little black girl at the time on television representing us.
Representation.
And prior to that, I didn't see nobody but Kim.
Wow.
There
Yeah.
was nobody my age, nobody. So,
Wait, hold up, man. Let's get that.
Wow,
Wow.
man.
Yeah.
I love
Flowers,
Kim.
yo.
Flowers.
You gotta say it.
Gardens.
You
You gotta say that.
You
That's
gotta
what-
say that shit,
and,
man.
and I be joking about the crush and all of that. Not really, but but the crush was because I see this black woman
Yeah.
or the black girl at the
Yeah.
time on TV. I'm not accustomed to seeing.
Right. And I didn't have anybody. We didn't have anybody when we were growing up. Like, you guys are younger than me, so y'all may have
Nah,
somebody.
we all in the same
But-
pocket. We're playing,
No, we
Tisha.
ain't that-
I appreciate you, though.
But that's sweet.
Okay.
But I'm older than y'all.
She don't realize.
Shit.
Y'all just did y'all 30-year reunion for Martin.
Yeah.
We just did our 30-year reunion for Real World. We the same.
Stop playing.
Listen.
Y'all on the same
I'm
campus.
so happy that you did that.
Oh, thank.
I really was. I was happy that you did that because it's sort of like the Martin Show reunion. We didn't realize how important it was
While you was doing it.
While we were doing it. We didn't realize how important it was until we were actually there, and the energy was so freaking high, you guys. Like from the PAs to makeup and hair to like they were there, right? Y'all like everybody was working so hard to make sure that it was going to be comfortable and it was going to work. People were like busting their behinds, and I was like, this is really important, huh?
That shit was a game changer.
You better stop playing.
But it's the same thing with you guys.
That's true.
Like you guys changed the face of television. Like this reality show changed the face of television.
Thank you.
And you were an icon in that game, and I just I appreciate it. I was like, oh, good, they doing it. Like I was excited.
But we felt the same way when we saw the bar. We was like, oh, good, they doing it. It's all the same love,
it really
sis. That's what I'm telling you.
Is. I'm glad you did it.
Yep, Heather was the first African American reality TV star in history. Heather
Y'all
B.
better tell Harriet Tubman. She got a daughter. Y'all better tell Harriet.
You better.
Harriet Heather.
Okay.
Harriet.
right?
Little Harriet out here.
But that reunion, what was it? I mean,
It
Jesus.
was magical.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
It was magical.
Martin looked so happy.
Oh, he was so happy. We were all happy. Like this has been like 3 years in the making. We have been trying to do this for 3 years.
Really?
The only problem was that we couldn't coordinate everybody's schedule because thank you God everybody's booked and busy.
Yes.
Thank God. Tashina's on The Neighborhood. We got Carl. He's on the show. Yes, and he's directing it.
Yep.
With Little Dylan. And everybody's so booked.
Yeah.
So that was, and Martin is Martin.
Martin. Love Martin.
But
man.
it was like we have been trying so hard, and thank you to, I have to say this out loud. She's not here, but Robbie Reed is a
Robbie Reed.
Robbie Reed is a famous casting director.
Yes.
She's a famous African American casting director, and she casted me in School Days.
Wow.
When I was 18 years old.
Wow.
Yes. And she, she casted a lot of, a lot of stuff that you guys know of different, a whole bunch of stuff. But she's the head of casting at BET, and they really worked very hard to get us all together. So
It's amazing. So now when did you start watching Martin? Like how you saw me?
like how many? Maybe 3 years ago? Yep, about 3 years ago, because she kept quoting shit at me. She would quote shit at me. Like one day we sitting down and she said, "Look at the white shoes," and I go, "What are you talking about?" And she goes, "That's from Martin." I said, "I'm so sick of you quoting shit at me." I don't know what the hell you talking about. She said, "I'm gonna Google it." I said, "Ain't no way you gonna Google some look at the white shoes," and there it was. She popped up and it was Martin going, "Look at the white shoes," as Jerome. But I think you guys may have seen this, but that was most of the quotes, the euphemisms were inside jokes for the cast.
Oh, that's the best.
Okay.
It was all inside jokes. Like, look at the white shoes. Martin would never let us see Jerome get dressed. He would never let us see Shanae. So it was always a shock. He wanted us to be shocked and have a real reaction. So he wanted us to see his dumb white shoes. So he ad-libbed, "Look at the white shoes, the white shoes," right? And so we both looked down, trying not to laugh. But the only time he actually got me, because people talk about how it was very hard not to laugh when he was doing his thing, and people always discuss like, "How did you do it?" I go, "I don't know. I just didn't want to lose his magic. Whatever he was going to do, I knew it couldn't be me that messed up and start laughing. Everybody else could, but I had to make sure that they caught his magic." So the one time he almost got me was when he came out. He was beat up and his head.
Oh, yeah.
From that fight.
Iconic.
I called him in the dress. I said, "Martin, you have got to let me see this before I get on that stage. You got to." He was like, "Nah." I said, "No, Martin, please. I'm not gonna make it. Somebody told me they saw you. I gotta see you." So he comes backstage and he does that. He does this thing to me, and I fall out laughing. I get it all out so that I'm able to do my job.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's dope.
So when you
Crazy.
watch yourself, do you understand now when you watch it? Because you could watch it out of body now.
I'm watching it out of body now. Yeah. So in the last 3 years, I started watching it, and I'm watching it, and it's so funny. It's a really funny show.
It is
a
really
funny show. You're hilarious.
That little show.
Right.
Pretty good, right?
No, it's pretty good. No, I realize, like, you're in it, and you're just trying to feed your family. Like, that's our goal. We're not thinking of it. We're trying to have fun. We're trying to laugh. We're trying to feed our families. But when you sit back and you watch it those many years later and people are still enjoying it, or the other day it pops up while I was, packing, she was helping me to get up out of here, and it pops up. She was like, no, you don't understand. People turn this on in the morning and it's just in the background and they're getting ready. Yeah. And I go, really?
Yeah.
But I don't know this. Or they go to sleep to it. Like, Taraji hit me and she was like, bitch, I might as well be married to you because I watch you every night. You in my bedroom.
For real.
Every night.
That's I say it all the time. I watch it every single night. It's always on in my house. Was it good training grounds though for you? Because you jumped right into my wife and kids like, this is light. Like you.
No, let me tell y'all. So, okay, I could not get arrested doing comedy. If you wanted somebody to cry, if you wanted the drama girl coming from the Broadway and stuff, I was your girl. But when I first started auditioning for like sitcoms and stuff, back in the 90s, this casting director was like,
really?
You need sitcom classes. Wow. And so I was like, oh, okay, where do I get those? And she was like, there aren't any. So I was like, oh, damn. So I went to like Comedy Act Theater, Comedy Store, Laugh Factory, and I was sitting in the back in a cut with the comedians to try to figure out what the hell is comedy, because I knew in the 90s they was giving all these deals to all these comedians, these male comedians. I was like, I gotta hop on one of them. I gotta work.
That's smart.
So I sat back there and I realized the people who were really, really funny were the ones who were telling the truth. And there's a thin line between drama. And if they were telling this story, right, anywhere else, right?
Yes.
If you're telling the story in any other platform, somebody will probably cry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's a thin line. And once I understood that, I was like, oh, so it's going to be easy for me to play this dance. If they need to be big, I ground the scene. If they need to, you know what I'm saying? It's a waltz.
Yeah.
So I understood it. Once I understood it, I started booking like crazy. But when it came to my wife and kids, it's the cutest story because, I'm friends with the family.
Yeah.
I love the Wayans, right?
Shout out to them.
Always
legends.
They're friends,
Yes,
but they're
legendary.
legends. They're amazing, right? So when this pilot came up, I didn't get an audition, right? So I call my agent. I go, yo, this wife and kids, Tashina just told me she going out. Everybody going out. Why didn't I go out? They was like, no. What I heard was Damon loves you. You're a friend of the family, but he just doesn't see himself playing opposite of Gina. And I was like, oh, okay, I get that. Yo, Tashina, yo, you got that script? She was like, yeah. I was like, send it to me. And so she sends it to me. This is how we've always been, by the way. Like,
That's beautiful.
I don't get it. I want you to get it. Like, we always. So I called her. She sent me the script. And I was like, man, I could do this. I said, yo, Tashina. Yo, when is your audition? She was like, it's this. I said, all right, send me the thing. I'm going to show up. And this was everybody.
You just showed up?
Let me tell you, don't do that, y'all. That's a really bad idea.
Oh,
so do not follow my lead. But I'm a little aggressive. So, and I don't hear no until like the third time, right? So I've always been like that. So, okay. So wife and kids. So it's everybody's like final callback. And, I'm just, my first time, so I ain't got shit to lose, right? So, but when I pull up to the Disney lot, they got it on lockdown. There's two guards at the gate. There's a brother and another. Right? I was like, damn, I hope I get the brother because maybe he'll let me in. Right. So then as soon as I pull up, the brother goes on break. And I'm like, Right? So then I turn and I go, hey, I'm supposed to be here, and my name is Tisha Campbell, and he was like, your name's not on the list, and I was like, oh my God, my agent did this to me again? I can't believe this. Can you check one more time? Look under Tisha. And so he does. He was like, I'm sorry, miss, you're not here. And I was like, I can't believe this. I'm so late. And he goes,
wow.
I'm just going to let you in. There's a lot of people that look like you that came in today, right?
I'm dying.
Oh, wow.
The acting before the acting. Let's go.
And I was like, thank you very much. Thank you. So as I'm pulling up, right, my agent hits me. He was like, are you on your way to that audition? I was like, yo, I'm here. And he was like, what? You're going to ruin your career. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. I was like, oh, you're so negative. Click. So I walk onto the thing, right? Again, nothing to lose. So I sit in there and the girls are all nervous. This their, third call back. Everybody wants it's the only job of the year because they weren't hiring black women at the time.
Yep.
So it's the only job of the year. So everybody's walking around. I'm just sitting there like this, right? So then my agent calls me. He was like, you need to hide. What? He called you bad. He said, yes, you need to hide because they found out that you're there and the producers are really upset because they don't know how Damon's going to react. And I was like, I am not hiding. I am a grown-ass woman. Okay, goodbye. You're so negative. So then I sit there for a second. I go, maybe I should hide, right? So I gather my stuff. I get ready to go into the other room and I run smack dab into Damon. I go, oh, hey, Dave. Right? And he goes, hey, Tisha, how are you? And I was like, I'm good. It's good to see you. And he goes, yeah. And I go, okay, well, he's probably pissed off. I'm going to go sit back down in my seat.
About to go hide now.
I really ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
He goes in the room. He tells me later that he said, what the hell is Tisha Campbell doing here, right? So then somebody comes out. She says, she's first person in, she comes out, she said, it's a cold-blooded room up in there, boy.
They said that?
Yeah, that's what the woman said, and I was like, thanks. Okay, it's a cold-blooded room, pissed off Damon, pissed off the producers, I'm going to have fun.
Yeah.
Go in there, and me and Damon click like crazy. We're, sitting on the edge of our seats, we're going back and forth, we're ad-libbing. It's like chemistry out of the world, right?
Wow.
So I go, hey guys, thank you for the audition. Good luck with this. I walk out. And I'm gathering up my stuff. My agent calls me right there. I'm still in the, in the waiting room. And he goes, what have you done? I said, what did I do? Because that's when it hit me of what I actually did and snuck into this audition. He says, Tisha, they want you for the network audition. They want your callback. Wow. I said, wait, I'm not even out of the room yet. Wait. So my heart is palpitating because I realized the complexity of what I had just done to myself. Yep. But it winded up working out, and he fought really hard and wanted me badly at that point. Wow. And I just needed to prove myself. And sometimes you got to do that, but don't sneak. Don't sneak. But don't be like me.
Supposed to learn that. Yeah, that's beautiful.
You'll get kicked out.
Come on.
That's incredible, Tisha.
Yeah, what's the learnable moment you think you walked away?
Don't settle. Don't settle. Don't sneak in. But don't settle for just the no.
Yeah.
Like, I don't settle for the first no. I try to go around. I'm on my grind. I'm on my hustle. I'm a single mother. I got shit to do. I got bills to pay, and I have to make sure. Even then, everything I've ever done or tried to do, even getting into this business, it wasn't for fame. It wasn't for money for myself. It was always to help other people. It was to help my family or help other people. And I think that's the most important. Understand what an artist is and understand what a celebrity is. There's two different things.
Come on.
An artist is somebody who understands that they're there to serve other people. A celebrity doesn't understand that yet. Give them time. Don't judge them. They'll get there. They'll get there. Or they're going to learn a lesson in order to get there. Yeah. Because it never lasts when you just trying to be a celebrity. Yeah. But if you are truly an artist, like there are some artists that you cannot deny. Like Tammy Roman is an artist you cannot deny. Cardi B is an artist you cannot deny. I don't care whether you started on a reality show. First of all, I love reality shows. Okay. Don't judge people. Nene Leakes, you can't deny her. Yeah. She's on Broadway. You can't deny that. Facts. And there's different ways of getting into this business, but there are certain people that you cannot deny. and you can't deny yourself of any opportunity, however it presents itself. So I don't know. I'm gonna just keep talking until y'all
Tisha
cut me
Campbell,
off.
nah, man,
that's
listen.
fire.
Come on, round of applause. I mean, really, you just ended the show. Yeah, so it's worked out for me. No, every word you gave was gold. Listen, you see, we didn't get in the way of it.
Oh,
no, we need you.
Yeah. I want y'all to stop me when I talk too damn
much.
Yo, we ain't the only people that needed to hear that today.
Nah. But I hope y'all watch Uncoupled.
Okay, yeah, listen. Uncoupled Friday on Netflix. Neil Patrick Harris, who's also executive producer, Emerson Brooks, Marsha Gay Harden,
Brooks Ashmanskis, me.
Is it Took or
Tuck?
Tuck.
Yep. Yes, Tuck. It's an amazing cast. It's to me, it's like it's gonna open doors like Pose did, and put a human face on people's heartbreak, tragedy. It doesn't matter whether you're gay or straight. It doesn't matter who you love. Everybody understands heartbreak.
Absolutely.
So that's what this is about.
And then next time you come up, we'll talk about our hearts next time.
Yes.
Okay.
You mean you and mine?
Yeah. We're both single people.
Yeah.
You're still single, right? Or...
Hell yeah.
Damn it. All right. Happily. Single as a dollar bill.
Let's go. Happily.
Love you, Tisha Campbell, y'all.
Love you, Tisha.
Love you, okay? Make sure you watch Uncoupled Friday on Netflix.